Hello, my name is Lena. I go to the University of Waterloo and I'm currently in math, but I think I want to transfer to arts. To give some context about my university experience or university history, I came into the University of Waterloo under mathematics/pharm, and I decided after first year I don't really want to do finance and I want to do statistics. I want to help people. So I transferred to statistics after, and then I realized, okay, I don't think I want to really do stats because I can't see the measurable impact that I have on people's lives. So I was like, okay, I want to do social work or nursing, but this requires me to transfer out of math and into arts. When I was younger, at least, I didn't have many friends, but the one way I did get people to talk to me and to hold my attention was through schoolwork. I was always really good at math, science, like basically everything in school. And so I was like, okay, I need to stay on the STEM path because people know me as being good for STEM. But now that I'm transferring out of STEM and I'm transferring to arts, so I want to transfer into social development studies, it feels like that part of my identity is getting taken away. And even though I know STEM isn't the end-all be-all for a satisfying career, it feels like it because it was an expectation to go to university. Both my parents have their masters. My mom did her master's in accounting. My dad did his in computer engineering. And even though my mom did her master's in accounting, she was always quite good at STEM subjects, especially when I was younger. She would always help me. So it felt like an expectation. Now that I've gone to university and I'm no longer in high school, I realize math isn't what high school puts it out to be. I chose math originally because I was like, oh, it's stable. You know, math is like a stable career. But I always kind of looked down upon arts. I don't think like this anymore, but I do think part of the reason I thought like this before was because I grew up being praised for being good at math and science, and that became part of my identity. So anything outside of that, especially arts, felt like a backup plan or something you did if you weren't quote unquote smart enough for STEM. And now I know how wrong that was, and it wasn't really about arts, but rather how I tied my words to being the smart one. Now that I'm at university and I am no longer in middle school or high school, the STEM subjects are a lot different. They're obviously a lot harder, but math is not at all what I expected. When you think of math in high school, if you're in high school, when you think of math, oftentimes you'll think of, oh, it's numbers. In high school, at least, there's like no numbers. It's all abstract, and that's something I don't want to do for the rest of my life, especially because I can't see the impact I'm making on others. I want to see the noticeable impact I make, and seeing it through numbers or paper, it just isn't going to be fulfilling. So I want to go into either law, social work, or nursing, and this is where I get to actually interact with people and be able to help people. I think what I'm trying to say is you should change your path I think what I just want to say is you should change your path if you feel like it's more aligned with what you want.